Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. And today we'll be discussing Ripple and XRP along with the rest of the cryptocurrency and financial markets. And now, let's go right into the details of the latest Ripple Value Report. It's not particularly groundbreaking because most of the background is already known. I've got it open over here, and we're just going to talk about a few of the things that really grab my attention. More than 90% of global finance leaders believe blockchain and digital assets will significantly impact business, finance, and society over the next 3 years. What do you see here from Ripple? 72% of banking decision makers anticipate exploring tokenization to stimulate innovation, and the commercial opportunity of tokenized assets is projected to reach $16 trillion within the next 7 years. Let's dive down other crypto trends from the OR 2023 of New Value Research. 68% of international transactions are made through cross-border payments, and industry leaders see faster payments as the primary benefit of embracing cryptocurrency. One fascinating fact about these numbers is that the current market capitalization is only slightly more than $1 trillion, down from its all-time high of $2 trillion. By 2030, experts predict that the market for tokenized assets would be worth $16 trillion. I estimate that in 7 years, the market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies will be well over $20 trillion. Next, we find that 58% of global payments leaders believe faster payments to be the most compelling argument for integrating cryptocurrencies into their cross-border payments operations, specifically XRP, an asset that has been, primed for the cross-border payment market for the last decade. Also, this is the crypto industry's primary selling point. I'm curious as to your predictions for this area over the next few years. In my opinion, many of these powerful figures will need to use XRP. And Ripple has been a leader in promoting the use of XRP among some of these major organizations and institutions. They say the following 3 years will be the most exciting of your life, and I couldn't agree more. Now inside this promise of value, exactly. Or value report, I should say, tokenization's value proposition is unquestionably compelling. We can see up top that the report's emphasis is on tokenization DeFi, NFT, CBDCs, and other such topics that we've been discussing for some time. The confidence of global finance leaders in the crypto business has improved by 72% over the previous 6 months, as seen by the following few examples. Extremely fascinating, and we can also see many of the places where they are enthusiastic about crypto. Financial experts' faith in Bitcoin solutions for their companies has risen by 26% and 39% respectively during the past year. Over 90% of global finance experts believe blockchain and digital assets will have considerable or major impact on business, finance, and society over the next 3 years, and 48% of those same people are either excited or confident about cryptocurrency's potential. 37% from money transmitters or payment providers, 32% from PSPs or third-party aggregators, 31% from digital banking and fintech, and 28% to 27% from technology, retail banking, and commercial banking. And, this is fantastic. We also consider tokenized assets at the same time. Tokenized assets are present here. It is widely expected that tokenized assets such as CBDC, stablecoins, NFTs, etc. will have significant effects on company finance, society, and certain use cases or industries. Respondents anticipate a larger effect from CBDCs and stablecoins this year than they did last year. Both CBDCs and stablecoins saw widespread application for making international payments and consumer-to-business transactions faster and cheaper. Over 80% of global financial leaders are somewhat or very likely to employ cryptocurrency, CBDCs, and/or stable coins in their business in the next 3 years, with enterprises being particularly positive on the usage of NFTs for business in the metaverse and the fence for year. So, like I mentioned, I believe that many people aren't ready for what's coming in the next 3 years, when we'll witness a tremendous explosion surrounding crypto. The key advantages of tokenization on a blockchain are outlined here as well, in case you were curious. Of course, the possibility is enormous at $16 trillion. Imagine the hundreds of trillions of dollars in value that could be unlocked by tokenizing and even fractionalizing some of these major asset classes, such as real estate, which I've discussed extensively on this channel. I don't believe people truly understand what's going around tokenization as a service within the sector, and there are a ton of wonderful opportunities being built out on the XRP ledger as well. Real estate investors paid roughly $250,000 for the NFT of a single-family rental property on the Solana blockchain, which was developed by Homebase, a cryptocurrency business. Things are happening at a rapid rate, which is quite exciting. Real estate tokenization projects like Solana, XRPLedger, Ethereum, and others are attracting new participants to the market and adding new assets to the chain in order to boost liquidity and streamline the home buying, selling, and maintenance process through the use of secure verifiable transactions, automated procedures, and fewer middlemen. Once again, this is revolutionary technology. The payoffs in this case are enormous. And I don't think most people grasp the significance of this. The tokenization of financial and physical assets is seen as the killer use case for blockchain technology, with an expected growth factor of 80 by 80 times in private markets and $4 trillion in value by 2030, as you well know. Look at the larger picture, I'm telling you. Stablecoins, too, had a $7.2 trillion yearly transaction volume. After adjustments for inflation in 2022, one of the worst years ever for cryptocurrencies. So, think about the transaction volume of steady coin prices during the next bull run. I'd wager it'll be at least twice as high. Over the next decade, municipal officials predict that as much as $5 trillion will be traded in CBDCs and other currencies across the world's main economies. And I tell you what, y'all, it's really exciting to be in this area at this early stage, because now we're seeing the big players really forecast what's happening around crypto and what's probably going to happen around crypto, too. I think we'll see a lot more growth in this area in the near future, thus I think their projections are conservative. Also included are examples of how CBDCs and stablecoins can be used to make payments. Here we show the top 3 most often chosen responses for each column, with cross-border payments at the top, consumer-to-business payments at number 2, and wholesale at number 3. So yeah, I think this is a terrific study, and I think it helps us see things from a different angle. This report is not really novel, to repeat. This is an earlier version of a study that was originally published this year. Nonetheless, it warrants further investigation. Because, it's amazing to see where we're headed when we look back on some of these reports. In my judgment, widespread institutional support will continue to increase. The use of tokens is expected to increase further in the future. More projects are expected to be launched in this area, particularly on ledgers like XRP. Since the XRP ledger was developed with many useful applications in mind, it is well positioned to lead the charge toward widespread and institutional use. So, once more, if you can spare the time, read this entire study. I know I worked on it for a while. I am truly sorry. Tokenized bubble assets are the next big thing, though, so I'll go on to explain those. Mortgages alone are worth $13 trillion. Check out this XRP video warning from David Schwartz-Suter. Ripples in the star-studded solid. I was afraid the music would be muted when I uploaded this to YouTube, but I'm hoping that's not the case. If they do, I'll provide the video's link in the description so you can all watch it if you're interested, but a bunny. We'd like to introduce you to Block Stars, a podcast by the team behind the popular Ripple cryptocurrency and blockchain platform. David Schwartz, CTO of Ripple, here. You might have picked up on the fact that something is different with my voice today. I hope my burned-out voice can make it through this. I just got back from a Ripple event in London with some of the new medical staff. One of the most promising applications of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies is the tokenization of physical assets. Tokenized real-world assets are expected to be worth more than $16 trillion by 2030, according to estimates from Boston Consulting Group. Tokenizing real-world assets, however, is like trying to boil the ocean because virtually anything can be tokenized. There are a few very important visitors here to assist us unpack and conceive this issue, to go deeper into the app's use cases and protocol standards, and to grasp the topic's utility for both programmers and end users. It's a pleasure to have Ryan Gledhill, CEO of Gallup, Cole Jacobs, CEO of Home, Jazzy Cooper, Senior Product Manager at Ripple, and you here today. Welcoming you to BlockStars. Wonderful to have you all here today. We appreciate your having us. Hi, I'm David. I appreciate it. Who among our guests would you want to introduce first? Sure. I'm Carl Jacobs, a serial entrepreneur who has been in the game for a while and who only recently became interested in blockchain technology because he was pretty excited about the possibilities it presented. Its mortgage-related assets are worth an estimated $13 trillion. That's a tremendous chance, to put it another way. In addition, the US government holds nearly a third of its balance sheet in mortgages, and we've been tokenizing assets, for different situations, for many, many years. We find particularly intriguing the financial goods mentioned above, which have so far existed in the actual world but have significant potential for improvement via the blockchain. And I suspect the same is true for many more. Again, I'm hoping that doesn't get muted on YouTube. However, this is the potential size of tokenized bubble assets. $13 trillion in mortgages is one example. Envision a future when a growing percentage of the global real estate industry is tokenized on the blockchain. I mean, think about it, $300 trillion, 1% of that is $10 trillion. Because of fractionalization, real estate has the potential to grow into a significantly larger asset class. Currently, it's worth around $300 trillion, but that number might eventually rise to $600 trillion. Tokenization opens this particular entrance. And the doors that this technology opens are enormous. Where this area will be in a few short years is absolutely inconceivable. I hear a lot of individuals making claims about when things will happen in the next decade. The next decade will be very exciting in this space, especially in terms of adoption, despite the fact that many people are impatient about the current state of affairs. This is especially true if you consider the hype surrounding cryptocurrencies from major institutions such as the BIS and the IMF. And I think the latest Ripple valuation report helps to clarify that. There is a lot going on the XRP ledger in addition to the huge ambiguity that exists there. For instance, according to Ripple XDev, when do you think Wave 5 XRP ledger grant recipients will be announced? The anticipation is building. And below, we've got the projects that may be thought of as tokenization infrastructure and security developer tooling and traceability data API, financial use cases, sustainability, and social impact. Tokenization is a crucial component in this context. More and more applications for the XRP ledger will be created in the future. And I'm psyched since we've already seen amazing applications in fields as diverse as NFTs, real estate, etc. Recently, though, we've noticed a surge in the number of projects providing us with a glimpse into their plans for integrating with the XRP ledger ecosystem. For instance, the official NFT trade platform just added XRP ledger compatibility, making it the first multi-chain NFT marketplace to do so. The benefits of this integration for the XRP ledger ecosystem will be unparalleled. NFT Trade provides a streamlined environment for users to issue, trade, and profit from NFTs on the XRP blockchain. With this update, the XRP ledger ecosystem gains a whole new set of tools that can be used by everyone, from artists and collectors to gamers. NFT Trades, the first multi-chain NFT marketplace on the XRP ledger, has injected new life into the ecosystem by giving users access to a wide variety of high-quality NFTs from different chains and providing creators with a platform to showcase their work. Additionally, the integration of protocol-level royalties and FT trades with the XRP ledger has introduced new protections for creators and content owners, allowing them to maximize value through automatic royalties and CO ownership. NFT Trade's dedication to providing an advanced and secure NFT marketplace experience strengthens the XRPLedger ecosystem, making it easier for artists to keep track of their earnings and transactions on a centralized platform. This platform allows artists to showcase their digital creations, collectors to explore unique NFTs, and gamers to discover new end-game assets. The best aspect is that this is more so for retail, as the integration creates new chances for NFT developers and establishes new industry standards for traders and speculators. When you add in the fact that tokenization is occurring on the XRPLedger from major institutions and organizations in the CBDC space, and that stable coins are being issued on the XRPLedger, you have a powerful combination that bodes well for value creation and widespread adoption. I believe that certain ledger technologies, certain DLTs within the space, will be the ones disrupting big percentages of the global industries out there. In particular, I always focus on real estate. This is due to the high value associated with this market. But, in all honesty, we have no clue where this place is going. From a certain angle, though, the XRPLedger appears to be unparalleled. Even from the Ripple X devs again, Fastnote now supports XRPLedger, thus the platform is only going to grow and improve. Changes are being integrated, and the integration itself will provide developers with first-rate resources for building highly available, scalable, and secure dApps. With XRPLedger entries, this is more focused on scalability, and I couldn't be more thrilled about it since, the more integrations that occur on the XRPLedger, the more incredibly scalable, safe, and even accessible dApps can be created around it. Again, this will serve as the impetus for the development of a thriving ecosystem. And as adoption rates rise, we'll really have something to celebrate. One of the most common criticisms I hear is that while the XRPLedger has many advantages, it lacks sufficient applications. And I anticipate a shift in that direction in the near future. In addition, we recently discussed the Ripple X Dev Grant program. I believe that the 9 announced projects indicate that this will continue to grow and develop into a major economic force. And I'm very, very excited about the future because all of these use cases are going to change how everyone looks at the XRPLedger. I truly believe that, especially as we look at tokenization and what's happening around tokenization, but also all these other great use cases well around these projects. Guys, pay attention to the big moves being made around the XRPLedger, because Ripple is not the only big company that we need to look at. In conclusion, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'd like to remind you that there are many other fantastic firms and initiatives within the XRPLedger that you should also be focused on, since all of this is value creation and also XRP demand. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.